I'm James Amos. This is Drive-By Comedy. Let's see what's happening. And it was announced today that the Pentagon has dropped the largest non-nuclear bomb in Afghanistan, known as the mother of all bombs. Thankfully, Sean Spicer will be okay. Well, you may have read about Donald Trump changing his mind about a whole bunch of issues, and doctors have warned him not to look at footage of that United passenger being dragged off the plane for fear it may cause even more brain problems. I mean, think about it. We have a man, an individual person, an American being dragged off of a corporation's jet. I mean, this is a populist nightmare, right? However, this is not the stuff Steve Bannon has been daydreaming about, because that man clearly was not white. No, foreign born, and in fact I heard on the radio from Vietnam. That changes everything. However, Ivanka could see that video and whatever passes for tears with her. Now, it's not a child, but what if she looks at the man and either thinks it's a child or possibly an elf? On the other hand, think about the other people in the Trump orbit, the people from Goldman Sachs. If he says anything about it, they're going to remind him that if United Airlines cannot drag unwilling passengers off of its plane, it's going to lose money. It's going to cause a recession, or at least a slightly less profitable current position right now, and that could lead to the end of everything. That leaves him only one thing to do: wait a few more hours and go golf. And speaking of the winter White House, the kitchens at Mar-a-Lago were recently slapped with 13 health violations. I suppose because the president, when he's out of sight and out of mind and grabbing certain things by the whatever, is not washing his hands. Mar-a-Lago has been slapped with 55 citations since, 2014? Goddamn. Now, you may ask yourself, who is he grabbing? Who is he talking with? What the hell's going on down there? And you don't know because you're not rich. Thankfully, a group called Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington, it's a pretty good joke right there, has sued, saying that Trump and company need to maintain visitor logs at Mar-a-Lago just like they do at the White House. The Secret Service says that that's impossible. There are visitor logs at the White House, but they cost millions of dollars to maintain and are very complicated, and there's no such thing at Mar-a-Lago, and it's impossible to set that up. Of course, the real reason is that all rich people already know each other, so what's the point? No, seriously, the Secret Service said that it would be too difficult and too expensive to set up visitor logs at Mar-a-Lago, which makes you wonder. This is the Secret Service, which until recently has been having trouble keeping people from leaping over a fence. So either the Secret Service is too dim, and therefore setting up a log, a notebook, a computerized notebook, is indeed too difficult for them to do at Mar-a-Lago. Or this is not too difficult and they actually have agents intelligent enough to do this, as evidenced by some of those agents ordering Colombian hookers to their rooms and it not showing up in their credit cards. You need to pick a story, guys. Lastly, as you may know, Alabama Governor Robert Bentley is going to prison for not just having an affair, but trying to cover it up with campaign funds and threatening people and doing a whole bunch of other stuff. The surprising thing is not so much just that guy, but several other white Republican state officials in Alabama who are also in prison, giving him plenty of company. Friends and family say because of that, he already has a gang to join for protection, the Cialis Brotherhood. I'm James Amos. You have a good one.